Jai Ho, my dear students, I am Ratnakar Suryavanshi from SK Public School. Till the last class, we have completed the study of the first history chapter, that is the French Revolution. We have completed already. So today, let's start a new lesson in political science, that too first lesson. Then which is that lesson? Right? The lesson name is, what is democracy? What is democracy? What is democracy and why? And why? What is democracy and why is democracy? Why democracy is important? Why it is required? So about this today we will start. See, obviously since many years you are learning about democracy, correct? You have learned already about various definitions of democracy. Famous Abraham Lincoln's definition also you might be learned. Democracy is the type of government for the people, by the people and of the people. This is the famous definition given by Abraham Lincoln to the democracy. About this also you might be learned. Today we are going to learn about the democracy in a vast way, in a broad-minded way. We are going to learn about democracy and why it is required also we learn in this chapter. So, see that first we will learn one simple meaning, simple definition of the democracy. We will start the study of democracy with one simple definition also we can say. Say democracy is a type of government in which rulers are elected by the people. Democracy is a type of government in which rulers are elected by the people. This is one common definition we can take here. Democracy is a form of government, or it is a type of government in which rulers are elected by the people. See, by the people. This is one simple definition we can understand. See that the military rule in Myanmar, present day also in Myanmar, military rule is there. Which rule? Myanmar, if we take, which rule is there I said? Which rule I said? Military rule is there. So, the military rule in Myanmar, the military head who is ruling the country, that military head or the commander of the military or the general of the military is not elected by the people. Is not elected by the people, which means he did not contest in election, but he is ruling the country. And the rule of Parvez Musharraf in Pakistan, the rule of Parvez Musharraf during the time of 2000s, it was all. Say the rule of Parvez Musharraf in Pakistan, these were not democratic rules. Why? Because say Parvez Musharraf, he was head, commander-in-chief, army general, right? He too was not elected by the people. Then how they ruled the country? Because they had control over the whole military. Because of this, they became rulers. They ruled those countries. See, the kings in Nepal in the past, and at present also the kings of the Saudi Arabia, Nepal kings, at present Saudi Arabia kings, Saudi Arabia. See, the kings or the king of Nepal was not elected by the people, but he ruled the whole country Nepal. Why? Because he was born into a royal family. Because of being born into a royal family, king of Nepal ruled the whole country. Even in Saudi Arabia also the same thing, the same situation. Why? Because in Saudi Arabia also the ruler was not elected by the people. But how is he ruling the country? Because of being born in a royal family, the Saudi Arabian king is ruling the whole Saudi Arabia country. Which means obviously we can come to know here that which are the important non-democratic countries were there or are there at present. About those we can learn. Say these two at present, and this one in the past, this one also in the past. Right? So about these we can understand. Why do we need to understand about other countries, the types of forms of government? Because to understand in a better way about democracy. Right? See, but here we can come to know that only the definition which we give, rulers are elected by the people in democratic countries. Only if we consider this definition, then we may fail to understand the overall broad meaning, vast meaning of the democracy. Which means this definition is not enough. It is not enough to learn about democracy, to understand, to analyze about democracy. There is still more to learn about this. Why? Because say, important point is here only. As only if we consider in democratic countries rulers are elected by the people, then see at present in the modern world what is happening. See, almost all the countries in the world, they wanted to portray themselves. They wanted to portray themselves that they are independent, they are democratic countries. They wanted to portray themselves as they are independent and democratic countries in the modern world. So that's why to show themselves as democratic countries, they hold elections. Even though they are not democratic, but they hold election, they conduct elections. They conduct elections. North Korea, present. North Korea, last year elections were held in North Korea. Last year elections were held in North Korea. Dictator, you know that Kim Jong, right? Dictator is elections were held, but in the election only one party allowed to contest in the elections. Then can we call this country as democratic country only because of rulers are elected by the people? Obviously we say no, right? So to understand in a broad way about democracy, we need to learn about the key features of the democracy. What about the major key features of the democracy? So about the key features we will learn in the next class. Thank you. Jai Hind.